Hello everyone, welcome still to pubcast. My name is Anam. I'll be casting this game that was sent to me on Reddit a couple of days ago. I wasn't able to cast it sooner, so we'll see it today. And I'm not sure if this is ranked or unranked game. There might be an issue actually. Oh wait, no, wait, let's see something. I think there might be an issue with the replay because of it. Oh, there we go. So you can see. Now it's working properly. So maybe we can move a little. Get the game. There we go. Okay, now the game's starting. So let's look at the two teams. We have Was the Chink on the Juggernaut, Invoker being played by Jessica, Greg on the Vengeful Spirit Racer, not mid, so he's gonna go top on the Sea King, and lastly we have Tikis being played by Senna. Interesting draft coming out from the rating, I guess. Looks like Vengeful Spirit is gonna have her work cut out for her. She's gonna have to do most of the supporting herself. On the other side, you have Warrior on the Sniper, starting out with a level 1 Shrapnel. Neslil on the Ogre McGee, Odie being played by Lucifer, Fixil on Necrophos, and lastly we have on the Faceless Void. Faceless Void these days, now what's interesting is he used to be, and it looks like we are going to have the first Martyrs. Both of them looks like might be going to the Dire actually. Dire, look, they are going to secure the top, or will they? OD gets it, and bottom lane you can see Faceless Void gets it as well. Doing that gonna spin, we'll find out if he can actually do enough damage. Ogre Magi is starting out with this thing that always bothers me, where they take level 1 Fire Blast, which is 55 damage, compared to the level 1 Ignite, which is 130 damage over time. So not really sure why people love to take level 1 Fire Blast over Ignite. Don't know, but we'll see the lanes now. Mid lane is going to be the OT versus Invoker, a matchup that is relatively even for both of them. Neither side is really better or worse much. What kind of Invoker is going to be? Because it looks like it's going to be Quas Exhort. So that's about it really for the top lane. Sorry, for bottom lane. For the top lane we will have in Razor plus Techies. Razor actually doesn't have a weapon for some reason. And oh, first blood comes out. Necrophos walks into it. Kind of the worst part about playing Techies is that you die to these things where it feels like it's not really, you didn't get out-skilled, you just got out, I don't really know what the word is, but that's kind of the reason why I don't really like playing against Techies or having Techies on my team. It feels like the hero doesn't really require much brain power to use. But yeah, this is going to be Sniper and Necrophos against the Techies, and the Razor. Razor is someone who's going to be farming, although Techies seems like he's interested in farming just as much as the Razor. And what about, I'm not really sure which one of these two is going to support the other. I'll find out soon enough. What about the Courier? It's the Ogre McGee. Bottom lane is going to be Faceless Void as well as the Ogre Magi versus the Juggernaut and Vengeful Spirit. Juggernaut is going to be rather difficult to kill, but VS is possible if they can get a couple of time locks. They do have a good amount of slows and stuns on her. But we'll have to wait and find out and see if they're willing to go and fight the Vengeful Spirit. Juggernaut is kind of annoying to have in the lane against them. But overall, it looks like top lane is going to go in favor of the Radiant, do the first one. Mid lane so far slightly in favor of the OT, not much, so it's not a big deal. And bottom lane looks like Juggernaut is farming a little better than the Faceless Void. That's of course because Faceless Void doesn't really have any sort of range harass like the Juggernaut has, which is the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit doing a really good job of zoning the Faceless Void and making his life quite annoying to deal with. And of course you don't have the good old backtrack ability that we used to have, so you can't really play you're not likely to, oh there you go, misses the last hit. So you're not likely to like avoid hits like you used to. Which is too bad. I miss the old Void. I'm not really a big fan of this new time dilation spell. I don't know. Top lane? It's like they're trying to do something here. I'm not really sure why Techies put bombs here. That's not exactly an area where people walk into a lot. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this minefield may not be the best. I'm fine with this one, but this is a rather weird minefield, isn't it? Oh well. Guess he knows best. I'm not a filthy Techies picker. Mid lane. OD assholes himself. The gap between him and the Invoker is getting a bit bigger and bigger right now. Both teams still with no flying courier, not that either team really needs it that much. Alright, Alright, looks like they're trying to go for it. Time dilation comes out, and Faceless Void, he's gonna be okay. Yeah, just uses Time Walk, regenerates enough, and Ogre McGee needs to be careful here. Juggernaut, does he want to spin this? Oh, oh crap, Juggernaut might actually get a kill here, maybe two? No, only one, and he's gonna lose his life. Oh, he was able to toggle the creep aggro. Well done. It looks like that he was gonna get hit a bunch of times with the tower, but he played that very smartly. Well played by the Juggernaut just now. Hey, Ben goes. Welcome to the stream, man. I've seen. I mean, I know you're a regular here. Nice to see you. How was your weekend? Did you enjoy the majors? Juggernaut taking a point in an early point in healing war, which is really good for him. Gives him a lot of sustain. He does also have a ring of health. He might have considered getting a void stone because you kind of have because you need some mana regen. You're good with like HP. You have ring of health and as well as a healing ward. It's a bit excessive. So, his friend does give him clarity potion, so he's good. Mid lane, OD, about 5 CS ahead of the Invoker, like I said. And OD is going, of course, you're going to max out the Essence Aura. That's how we play OD. I mean, that's how it was always played. I was wondering if people were going to max Astral and use it as a spam ability, but it's like, nah, people max out the Arcane Orb instead these days. OD, I think he's going to get nerfed soon, but we'll have to find out. Now that the majors are over, a new patch will be coming up fairly soon, within a month I'd assume. Don't think it's going to be too big of a patch, but it's going to be a pretty decent sized patch. Okay, sorry. Yeah, though, this top lane sniper was going to go for more points and take aim. Kind of makes sense. He wants to be a step far away from his enemies as possible, especially the tickies. You don't want to walk into a minefield due to having lower range. And this rather slow pace of the game, who is it favoring so far? Looks like Dire a bit more experience and about slightly more gold, despite the Radiant having 2 kills on them. I guess most of it goes down to the mid lane where OD is winning by a bit of a handful. Oh, he's gonna go for this. Astos himself. This may not be the best. Sounds like it's gonna come out way too soon. And oh, OD is really going for this. He gets the ultimate. He needs one more hit before he could have done that. Very unfortunate for the OD, but at least he has the ball and he's gonna send him back to base. Now top lane, they seem to know that the techies is doing something there. But bottom, looks like he's gonna take a bit of damage. The agility treads may not have helped him too much. If he had power treads on strength, he might have been able to survive with the extra HP. So I'm not really sure why he had agility treads, but didn't really help him out in the end, did it? So 4 for 0 is the trade. Losing both. Sniper actually died just now. Sorry, I must have walked into a minefield. Yeah, we talked about this minefield earlier. I said it was a good one, but and there you go, proving it. Necrophos, probably going for the 3-1-1 build. Doing his best to harass them, but Necrophos looks like he's trying to get CS himself. No, not doing as well as the sniper. Yeah, Necrophos definitely challenging the sniper for CS. So neither one of them wants to play the support role. Then again, sniper isn't exactly famous for being a support. Although I think he can be played. I mean, you throw out shrapnel, assassinate, that's a good amount of damage, and then you just tickle people with your take aim. Bottom lane, though, this has gone very well for the Radiant. 2 kills for them coming out. Juggernaut does have his Omni Slash if he wants to go for it. You don't really want to Omni Slash the Ogre McGee because his armor is so high and Omni Slash is physical damage, so it's a bit much to go for that. Still, if they could force, if his voice actually has a ton of armor as well. So it's not like they're going to take no damage from it, it's just that they're not going to take that much damage. And let's look at some of the skill builds actually. Nothing too much on the Invoker almost has the double force spirits gonna come out soon. Looks like he might be going for either Midas or Power Treads. We're gonna find out soon. Vengeful Spirit, nothing too interesting. Maxing out the magic missile. I get sometimes people max out Wave of Terror if they're going Roshan, but you know, in pubs you can't really have that kind of coordination. So she's going to go for, I think, possibly an early Vlad. I think this might be Vlad. This looks like it could be the beginning of a headdress for the team. Aquila on the Razor, going for more points in Static Link. Interesting. I would have thought he might go for more points in Plasma Field, but Static Link. And Techies, of course. Techies, what a hero, huh? Sniper. He might be going for Aqua himself. Has the phase boost, no TP scroll, and maxing out the take aim. I would prefer if you take max out Shrapnel for the better slow and damage, but take aim is still a pretty good ability. Ogre Magi. If he maxed out Ignite, he'd be pretty smart because it scales way better than Fire Blast. Yes, if you multicast, you know, you'll do more damage with a maxed out Fire Blast than maxed out Ignite, but you know, relying on luck seems like a pretty bad way to play the game. OD saving up his gold. The good thing is that OD really takes care of Force Spirits. Arcane Orb gives like what 300 extra damage, yeah, against summons and illusions. So maybe not the best thing for Invoker 2 is to spam Force Spirits. Faceless Void, sticking to the agility threats. I feel like they're gonna be able to kill anyway, actually. So I'm surprised that he wants to go for this. Yeah, and I love how Ogre Magi is like, yeah, I'm leaving you, bro. You're on your own here. Necrophos doesn't look like he has anything. Nobody seems to have a TP scroll on the dire side. Do they only the OD has a TP scroll? Which is kind of scary because if a gank happens, they have no one to help them out. OD is not exactly known for his rotation. And we'll switch over to net worth. I assume, yeah, Juggernaut is number 1, but OD is actually very close to him despite getting no kills. He's just dominated his lane. Invoker about 1k behind the OD. That goes to show just how far behind the OD is. Actually, sorry, the Invoker is. But yeah, definitely both teams taking their time. Then you have to think about, okay, if both teams take their time, which team has the better late game? On one side you have the Juggernaut and Invoker who are very good for late game. Razor's kinda okay late game, but it's not really his thing to go late game. It's not something he's really famous for. What Razor's good at is that if you get him like an early Vanguard, a Pipe, a Mech, something like that, and Aghanims, he becomes really strong if he's like ahead in the game. But if he is like fighting even, he's kind of lackluster, kind of like very similar to Death Prophet, whereas she needs to be ahead to be super effective. Sunstrike misses. Vengeful Spirit is pretty good, I suppose. She has a huge amount of strength gain. 2.6 on agility here is insane. Her agility gain is actually pretty good as well, 3.3. In terms of stats, she is really good. But yeah, she's not really famous for her late game prowess either. Swap does help people, save people from Link from Chronosphere, but other than that, we'll have to wait and see what she can do. Oh, Faceless Void actually, wait, I don't see this. What happens? Faceless Void? Oh, looks like he just gets Omni Slashed. Is he? Oh, there you go. Omni Slash did weird that he couldn't react in time just to time walk out of that one. Could have reduced the damage, but 5 for nothing is the score right now, and Midas picked up on the Invoker. That's gonna help him catch up a little. Now, I was wondering if he was going to go for Power Treads or not, but he does go for the Midas, which is a good choice for him. So yeah, I already have pretty decent late game. Oh, they might be able to kill him. They just need, is he gonna suicide? He does commit suicide. Now they're going to turn this around 2 for 1. Commit suicide, but still technically a death. And Necrophos, not sure where he was, but now he's back. He's buys the hand of Midas recipe. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. I mean, Necrophos is kind of one of these people who really could use gold at any point of the game, so you know, if he's gonna rush Hand of Midas, more power to him if he can get it. Necrophos is really strong late game. Bottom lane though, Faceless Void, there you go, Time Walk. He is playing rather recklessly and he has no backup. His net worth isn't too impressive either. Then again, neither is the Sniper, who has had, well, not completely free, but he has had the safe lane. Ogre Magi is actually pretty decent late game. He's like Lion, whereas if the enemy doesn't have BKB, he can do a lot. If they have BKB, you kind of have to play really carefully. OD late game is very strong. Sniper late game is very strong. And Faceless Void works really well with both the OD and the Sniper. And they are sucking his damage. Don't think the way that sounds like comes out, and they're not able to get the kill. I'm surprised Necrophos didn't think about throwing his ultimate. I feel like he would have given his allies a bit more of a chance to hit more, but you know, Reaper Scythe is a killing blow and level 1 doesn't do much damage. Still, would have been close if he had gone for it, in my opinion. So yeah, oh wait, they got killed. Oh, They did get kills on theirs. I thought it was like, oh, it was the suicide. Like, remember that suicide no longer counts as a kill. And get one life. All right, that was really good. Check it out. Check it out. He lives by like exactly 1 HP. Okay, watch it. 1 HP. 1 HP. 1 HP right now. 1 HP. I mean, that's insane. That is so good. If he had hit, if Sniper was able to hit him like one auto attack, he'd have been able to get him down. Meanwhile, Juggernaut kills the face with bottom lane, getting a complete massacre. Where the hell? And bottom and top lane, both. Was it the Invoker? Yeah, I got him with the Sunstrike, and another 2 kills. The game is starting to go pretty downhill. It's actually going uphill, but downhill for the Dire. Still, I will say they have the better late game, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Like I said, if Void is able to catch a couple of people inside Chronosphere, then Sniper can easily hit them. OD can drop his ultimate and hopefully hit them out. Also, if he has like a Dragon Lance, he might consider getting a Dragon Lance actually. But the rotations this game, what is the warding situation looking like? Like Dire have about 1 ward, and that's kind of a couple of wards actually. They also have sentries giving them vision because they're sick and tired of all these minefields. Teki is planting himself tops. Surprisingly, I haven't actually seen him put landmines next to the tower to try and take it, but oh well. Bottom lane, Juggernaut going for more points in stats and going for the Battle Fury, so he wants to farm up. No reason not to. I mean, the game is going your way, you might as well go for the greed. And you can see the Invoker's kind of catching up to the OD, not really caught up yet. Where is he? Not really caught up yet, but he's going to go for Eel Scepter, the combination, the Sunstrike Meteor combo. Necrophos trying to jungle. Problem is that the golems take reduced magic damage, so it's really no point in spamming Death Pulse. Yeah, they're kind. It doesn't say that they're magic resistant, but they are for some reason. He would have been better off going for like one of these camps instead. Not really sure why he wanted the mud golems. Oh well. And neither oh well, at least Sniper has a TP scroll. Now the question is, will Dire start? Oh, okay, maybe throw out the shrapnel. Maybe the shrapnel would have helped. And the shrapnel comes out a bit far, but gets the kill in the end. Well done. That was a bit unexpected. Could have been played a bit cleaner, but they didn't get the kill in the end. That's all that matters. And Ogre Magi has more experience on him than the Sniper. Well, actually, they're the same level, but very close, and I don't think they should be. Invoker has been sunstriking the top lane a lot, really pressuring them, make them feel like, pretty bad about themselves. It is hard for them to farm if Invoker's always doing sunstrikes up there. Meanwhile, someone needs to come bottom. Juggernaut is doubling the Faceless Void's farm, and that's really not what you want to happen. Juggernaut, is he going to go ulti? No, he might actually, if he was smart, he just, spins. I thought he might unmustache the Necrophos instead and just get the kill on him. Interesting. Guess he's playing that's a bit risky for him. Still, neither team seems to be very interested in rotating. We've had very static laning phase so far. It's been the Faceless Void, Juggernaut, and Vengeful Spirit bottom. Okay. Now someone needs to teleport and help out, but Invoker, meanwhile, Sniper falls to the Invoker, throws out the Chronosphere, but it's a bit far. And Juggernaut of course kills the Necrophos, and he already used his Chronosphere, but that's about a 2 for nothing trade across the map. And like I said, just nobody rotating. OD has a TP. Oh well, TP scroll was on cooldown. Ogre Magi had a TP scroll, but didn't really come bottom to help anyone. And I don't know, like the Dire should realize that what they're doing right now isn't actually working. And we can see OD trying to rotate, but there's a ward here that spots him out. Can't really do anything against that. Unfortunate for him. Ogre Magi meanwhile falls to the Invoker again. Sunstrike. This guy's been has Sunstrike on him like every little bit. It's kind of very unfortunate for him, but could afford to play a bit more carefully. He has died 3 times. And experience, yep, 3k, gold, climbing even more. The minus on Invoker not being punished at all, because they're just kind of leaving him there and he's just farming. He's actually ahead of the OD for once, even though for most of the game the OD was ahead. But like I said, it's bad, but could be worse. Now, is there any big items coming out soon? Let's see. Interesting pickup on the Vengeful Sprint going for the Tranquil Boots. She also has a Gloves of Haste, so I'm not really sure what she's going to go with this. It's going to be a minus on her as well. Kinda hard to tell, honestly. I don't think it's gonna be a Maelstrom. I don't know, I'm not sure. She already has boosters, can't be Power Treads either. I'm kinda interested to see what she's gonna pick up. One thing that the Radiants aren't doing though, that I think they should, is that they're not grouping up as 5 and going for it. They have actually really good 5-man. Oh wait, so there's music. Oh, and they do lose the Razor. Yeah, I'm surprised by this, that none of them seems to want to go. Oh, Ogamaja kills the Tikis in the meantime, so that's a nice double kill going out top lane. But looks like Odie's just gonna make it out fine. Blast picked up on the Facebook. Yeah, what I'm surprised by the Radiant is that because they're winning, they're not actually taking advantage of their win. And this is something that we see very common. Is that when one team starts going ahead, they don't push their advantage. Like I think Razor should have a mech, and you know Vlad's or something on Vengeful Sword. Oh, nice swap. Can they get the kill here? Oh, Amisash is gonna throw it out. He's moving too slow. He needs the phase boots. Phase boots. But phase boots was all on cooldown just now, so he couldn't actually do it. Could have actually Amisashed him a bit sooner, but it's like that wasn't happening. Oh, catches him at the edge, but unfortunately catches his friend as well. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Reaper Sight, not enough mana. Amisash comes out. Is he gonna be able to get the kill on anyone? No, he's not. Unfortunately for him, the Reaper Sight was, well, he used his mana instead for the Death Balls rather than saving it for the Reaper Sight, which is very unfortunate for him, and they lose the kill. Meanwhile, Sniper falls top lane. That kill on Juggernaut was actually pretty good. They got a lot of gold out of that, although we can't actually see the fight recap for it. Nekfos starting to work towards that Guardian Greaves, and I feel like the Radiant aren't itemizing or going for sort of the proper setup for them. I don't know who won, so it could be like I'm making a mistake, but I feel like Dire are doing this a bit better, and oh, throws out the ultimate. I don't actually think the ultimate did any damage. That would have been big. It would have been if he had. Well, I'm not really sure which ultimate you mean. Bangios. Yeah, like if I was, on the way, what I would have done, what I would think that they should do, would be send the techies one lane so he can keep on planting it with landmines to push it, and the other 4 should go together because they do have the advantage. They have a Juggernaut. He should max healing ward. I'm not really quite sure what the Shadowblade is for, because if you're Chrono, it would matter, and also if you're hit by Assassinate, you can't go Envy. So the side, yeah, okay, got it. Sorry, because there's a few seconds delay, so I have to remember what did I say a few minutes ago. Sorry, a few seconds ago. Techies. Oh, he's trying to walk into the minefield, but he's gonna die. Oh, he does fall at the end to the Ogre burn. I was like, that would have been insane if he lived again on like 1 HP. Invoker, yeah, Aghanims on him. Vengeful Spirit still saving him for something. What is coming on her? Midas. Oh, the Greed Gaming. The thing I find kind of weird is that she has a Tranquil Boot, so it's not like Tranquil Boots is something that would scale to late game for her to also go for the Midas as well. So that's interesting. Razor looks like he's going to go for SNY or Manta. Either one of them is kind of okay, but I would prefer if he had mech to help the team out. Because like I said, the enemy team is going to have a mech very soon once the Nekfos finishes farming it. And I don't know, Dire delaying this seems like a really bad decision to me. What do you think, Bingos? Do you think that, oh crap, Odie meanwhile kills, wait, Odie kills the Razor, but he's going to fall. Nice ultimate coming up from the Juggernaut, gets 1 kill, and Odie scythes himself. But where's the rest of his team? The Sorry, Faceless Void doesn't have a TP scroll. Actually does have a TP scroll, but decides not to TP in to save the team. That was a really odd decision by him. And we can't actually see the full fight recap. There we go. Looks like the oil's gonna favor the Radiant by a lot. I'm very surprised that the Faceless Void decided not to TP and throw out a Chronosphere. He would have been able to help the team out quite a bit. He got the tower, but so did the Radiant. So it's like, I mean, you guys trade tower, okay, but that Radiant were also able to get a few kills out of that. Don't really think that worked out for them. And yeah, the double Midas versus one Midas gaming. Was that? Oh, looks like someone. A sniper has a hell of damage, and he is dominating the creeps. Is he using it to stack? That's something we don't actually see too often. Oh. Oh, wow. The stun coming out. Techies might actually fall. Throws out the Chronosphere. Yeah, this is worth the Chrono, apparently. Techies did have the suicide, but I mean, I don't know that if they really need to Chrono him for if it was worth chronoing. Here's why does pick up the Blink Dagger, so he's going to be able to land his ultimate much easier from now on. Whereas the... Someone picked an interesting... Oh yeah, Invoker picked up the Aghanim Scepter on him. Well, Radiant have taken all the tier 1s, but 24 minutes in, with their advantage, again, feels like... well, the one thing they could do is also go for Roshan. They do have Vengeful Spirit, not Mac, who doesn't have a max out Wave of Terror, so it's only going to be 3 armor, not much, but they still have the Healing Ward as well as the... is Invoker good against Roshan? Doesn't seem like he'd be that amazing. Alright, they have Healing Ward, they have Wave of Terror, so that's pretty good. Plus, there's no reason not to. Oh, nice Omni Slash coming out, but well, not really sure how nice it is. And they don't have the Chronosphere on this, where he uses it a bit sooner, and they bring down the Ogre Magi. Are they going to go for more? Sunstrike comes out, hits the sniper, almost gets him actually. They need to be careful. Still no mech available on. Oh, Necros does have the mech. Did he not use it to save the Ogre Magi just now? Or was it just not enough? Ultimate coming out from a sniper, and that's why I said that Razor needed the mech so he can, you know, get rid of all this damage that he's piling on him. I suppose SNY is still good, but I really don't think SNY is better than mech this game. That's an interesting ward. Tyre planted theirs earlier, so they should be able to see this ND ward very soon. If they're gonna go for it. Okay. Oh, yeah, so with the Calling Blade, well done. Necros meanwhile is bottom lane trying to farm. One thing, by the way, if you play support here, is that don't teleport to the lane. Like here, he teleported here so he can farm. Just walk towards it so that your TP scroll is able to be used, right? Like right now he can't teleport anyway for 50 seconds. What if his team needs him top? What's he gonna do? He'll be like, sorry bros, I can't teleport. It's like, that's your decision not to. You should have walked to the lane, then teleported to help out. And not teleport to the lane and then walk in case your team needs you, because it'll take him like, what, 20 seconds to go from here to the top lane? Whereas it would take him like, what, 3 to teleport? OD picks up a huge item. The Hex. OD is still farming really well, despite the fact that his team isn't doing as well as they'd like them to. And it's gonna take a lot of damage. What's he gonna do? Spirit? Wait, Adventure Spirit kills the sniper. What is he waiting for? Okay, and might actually, no, he's gonna make it out alive. Close, but doesn't make it out alive in the end. That was kind of weird. Not really sure how the sniper fell, but looks like it must have been hit by Avenge. Oh yeah, Vengeful Spirit got the kill. So I'm not quite sure. Must have been just some stun or auto attack that got him in the end. Not really a fan of his item build much. Helm of Dominator seems a bit excessive. Yeah, he got the Centaur, but where's the next creep? And he should get an Alpha Wolf maybe for the extra damage. As the Aquila as well as the Phase Boost and Bracer, so I mean, I don't know. Aquila's okay, Phase Boost okay, Bracer not really sure what that's for. Blade Mill on the Vengeful Spirit, that's actually a pretty cool decision. You swap in, and then you activate the Blade Mill, so it's like, alright, no one can actually hit me. Because they'll get a ton of reflected damage. I mean, one thing, she is pretty tanky. This is going to be pretty useful for the rest of the game. She is going to stack here. No, are there any stacks for the die or somehow? I don't think there are. Oh! What kind of minefield did they walk into? Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And Techies, that was pure skill. Him staying there and pressing R on the ground 7 times and then pressing it again. That was very skillful. All right, Juggernaut does have his envy here. Shadowblade is gonna be pretty useful. Question is, where does he want to go with it? Apart from Reaper's Sight, the enemy has nothing that really goes through BKB, so he can always just spin and teleport away if he needs to. And if they do commit to Reaper's Sight, love the Techies. Oh, come on, it's a Techies picker. He needs to spin. Okay, no, just goes NV. Nekrophos already dead. Nekrophos not a good game. He is 0-4 right now. Techie is such a no, not Techie. Not a fun hero. SMI picked up on the Razor. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this. I feel like he needs to have gone Aghanim's, but I decided not to. Techie has Yule's Scepter as well as Arcane Boots. Also has the maxed out Suicide if he need. If Techie's response time is reduced by 50% when killed by this ability. No wonder people are always trying to get Tickies to suicide if he can. I just think that people hate him as much as I do or something like that. Now the question is there any sort of amazing timing coming out for the Dire that's like, alright, this is when we need to go? Because I don't think Sniper's making anything else useful. Ogre Magi could turn his Arcane Boots into Aether Lens, which might help, I guess. OD has the Hex, he needs a BKB, I feel like. Faceless Void, nothing interesting is coming out anytime soon. Nekrophos, same thing. So maybe they're waiting for Guardian Greaves. Either way, there's no like big item that you're like, oh, okay. Once the Dire have got this D, they are good to go. They're Gucci then. Oh, Techies commits suicide, and they might lose the OD. OD Hex. Don't think you're making it out of this one, OD. He might be able to force staff, and no, he just falls. Vengeful Sword gets the kill. Oh, meanwhile, they bring down the Ogre Magi as well. Looks like Nekrophos is gonna fall here. Oh, nice ultimate Chronosphere coming out here, but he's caught in a bad spot by the Invoker. Invoker gets. It's gonna make it out alive at least. 3-for-1 trades so far. Techie did die, but he commits suicide. And favors the Radiant again. I do get tiny bits of experience out of that, but drums now on the Sniper. Drums. Again, like I'm saying, these are not items that you think about will take you, propel you through the late game. Like right now, Sniper, most of his damage is coming out from that side. In fact, Sniper's 9th on the net worth, being beaten by the support Nekrophos on his team. Oh. They have a troll warlord, Dark Troll Summer, sorry, I always forget that. He's not gonna help too much. What they should get is an Alpha Wolf. That would be really helpful for the team to have a bit more damage. But instead, they believe the Dark Troll Summoner is gonna be the best. Could be, I mean, you never know. But I don't think so. Gem picked up. That's a good pickup. That's a really good pickup. One is that they can remove any wards that we have, although the Radiant Warding is kind of passive in nature. You can actually see where else they have the wards. But I like the pickup. I like the pickup a lot. And they're really far behind. See, now this is where my bias is going to come, because I've seen a lot of... Oh, Techies meanwhile kills the Faceless Void. Poor fellow. I've seen a lot of games that are quite similar to this way, when one team is really behind. It kind of makes me feel like this is definitely going to be a Dire victory, but... And I personally believe that Dire have the better late game anyway. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Can they get him? Nope, he just goes NV. They really need to, oh, the minefield, the minefield! What the hell? Oh yeah, he has a gem. And Techie's not activating the minefield, even though OD was walking through it. That was very interesting. OD should have been killed when he walked through this minefield immediately, but Techie is not saving it up, and the Juggernaut not playing that correctly either. Should have tried to do the Blade Fury earlier. Very interesting set of moves coming out here. Link Knight coming out from the Nekrophos, that's going to help them out because he's not really landing his scythe. I don't think we've seen a scythe kill so far. So, having a Blink Knight might actually help him out because he's having trouble landing his spells right now. I wonder if Aether Lens would be worth the Nekrophos. I feel like maybe not, because it will only improve one of your spells. All the other spells kind of stay the same. So uh, the double, very nice. Invoker actually has a refresher. There's 2 stun strikes in a row. Well done. Not enough to get the kill, but still well played. Very well played. That was very smart. I wonder if this is Emma ranked or not, because Techies commits suicide. He bombs. There you go. They get the kill finally. They're having a bit of trouble landing that one, but they get him in the end. One of my favorite changes is that now Techies mines don't detonate when they get destroyed. Before that was kind of unfair, where you play everything right, but still Techies mines just always get you in the end. I hate Techies. Still do actually. Juggernaut 50% higher net worth than the nearest person. He has a Shadow Blade. Never seen double Sunstrike. Me neither actually. That was really well played. There's Shadow Blade, Malfury, Abyssal Blade, Phase Boots. Has a TB scroll as well as, well, did he buy these ones? He did. But yeah, Juggernaut, like, honestly, Silver Edge worth it this game? I don't think there's any passives you really want to get rid of. Like, what, take aim from Sniper is kind of annoying, I guess. But if you're close enough to hit the guy with the Silver Edge, you really don't have to worry about range. Oh, OD kills the Techies. Finally! Well deserved if you ask me. And Techies is going to go for items. And I've said this before, but not really sure what the Radiant are waiting for. I mean, they have the advantage, a huge one, and they need to go for it. Like in Razor, alright, you got the Envy. It doesn't really make a difference because there's a gym on the enemy team, and they're gonna start going back if they can. Everyone's just gonna start retreating right now. No reason to stay. I can't actually kill on them. There we go. Oh, well, man, they are going to go bottom lane. They did get the tower. The swap coming out. I don't think, yep, Ogre Magi is going to fall. OD, is he going to be a beautiful 4-man chrono? Where is the sniper? He's not even here to do damage. They do get the kill on the Juggernaut with the Necrophos ultimate. They trade two for one trade, and looks like they're going to lose the Invoker as well. Sniper eventually is going to make it alive, but insanely good chrono, turning that fight completely around. They lose one person, which was the support Ogre Magi, but they did. Look at that. They got 8,000 experience, almost 5k gold. A huge win for the Dire. And this is what I said from the start: is that once they land a good chrono, they have a lot of good people who can fight outside of the chrono, which are the OD as well as the sniper. That's gonna cut the Radiant lead by a lot, and doing that time, sniper got the top tier 1, and he's going to go for the top tier 2 as well. He's not very good at taking towers though. Doesn't have like a Deso or something like that, or he just doesn't do much damage. And I'm still gonna stick with the fact that he has a Helm of Dominate, but I don't know what he's dominated that's so useful. Oh, he dominated the enemy siege creep. That's actually a smart decision. That's pretty impressive. He has the enemy siege creep on his side. I was like, wait, what did he take? But that's really clever. That's cute. That's very cute. Juggernaut saving 4k gold. Surprisingly, he's not saving up for BKB. He might need to think about getting BKB. The enemy team does have a Chronosphere though, which kind of always makes you feel like BKB is not that great. Evoker Aghanim's as well as Refresher. We saw a double Sunstrike earlier. Worked to great effect. And it looks like Orchid's gonna come out on Vengeful Spirit. Still surprised nobody on the Radiant wants to get a mech when it's like really good on everyone. Razor is going to go for his Aghanims, gonna help him destroy towers if they ever decide to push. Techies should just stay in one lane, throw out the remote mines and get, clear out creep waves. That's gonna help his team cause some pressure. In the meantime though, Dire do have Roshan warded. If they really ever think about it, they're gonna know. Not really sure why the Sage Creep is attacking Roshan. Does he want to lose it for some reason? Because that's how you lose a Siege Creep. Dire, are they smoked up? Yeah, they are smoked up. 5-man smoke, they do have the Chronosphere available. Chronosphere cooldown is of course very low due to the fact that he has Agams on him. Catching the Invoker would be a pretty good catch. Oh, Invoker! Oh, yeah, he's dead to rights. Chronosphere comes out, a bit too much. Reaper Scythe, very good Reaper Scythe. Now Invoker's dead for 110 seconds. Like I said, they are not gonna have fun against this Dire line of late game. Which is why they should have tried to end this as soon as they could. Instead, they seemed to like be okay with dragging the game, and yeah, you're gonna see. Oh, can you get the courier one hit? No, that is a cool looking. Oh, it's a treasure chest. Okay, Juggernaut. If he, like we said before, without any sort of magic immunity, he's susceptible to these hexes. And kill after kill coming out for the dire side. Can that Radiant pull this back? And they almost lost their entire lead. I mean, it looks like they are going to lose their lead very soon if this keeps up. They do have the double Midas. Oh, actually, Invoker sold his Midas. That's really bad, by the way. If Invoker sold his Midas so soon, because he got Midas by like 10, 12 minutes, and then he sold it before, like by the 35-minute mark. It's like, is it ever to take on your team? Well, they should have. I mean, they should have ended early with the techies on their team. What they should have done is send the techies one lane, so that and he just bombs the creeps and send the other four in a different lane. Dire can't end early, obviously, because there's an enemy techies, but Radiant could have ended it a bit sooner, in my opinion. They had a massive lead, but they didn't itemize for it. Like, I don't understand why Razor's so like selfish with this Sanjin Yashi Aghanim build when he could just make a mech to help the whole team out, but he's like, nope, not gonna do that. This isn't itemized for this properly, in my opinion. But where was I going to go? I think I had a theory. I was talking about something I forgot. My train of thought. Oh yeah, the Invoker buying Midas early, then selling it like before 35 minutes into the game doesn't really pay for itself. I mean, yeah, technically Midas does pay for itself by then, but you want to keep Midas on for as long as possible to get as much experience and gold out of it. Like, he could have kept Midas and tried to buy a Boots of Travel instead of carrying a TP scroll. But, that's his decision. I don't think it was the right one, though. Because Invoker needs levels. You want to get to level 25 as soon as you can, and Midas helps that. Helps you get there very, very much. You get that 360 no scope. Oh, I remember the Ogre Magi. Looks like he has a plate mail. I wonder what was he gonna go for with that plate mail. Kinda interested. Oh, okay, snipers, envy. Okay, are they gonna turn this around somehow? Juggernaut should consider actually doing that. Remember, there is a gem on the OD. Oh, they're going to trade targets, go for the Razor instead and TP out. Can he? Oh, sees him. Almost. He turns back a little too soon. And, well, that's a little unfortunate. Aether Lens picked up on the Invoker. And oh, nice ultimate coming out from the Juggernaut. Is he going to be able to kill anyone though? No. It's like he doesn't have a BKB. He's trying to hit anyone. Doesn't actually plant the healing ward for some reason. And he's going to fall in the end. Well, that's what happens when you don't use healing ward. Invoker throws out the double deafening blast. He uses his refresher kind of early, doesn't he? They are able to trade 1-for-1. And meanwhile, OD, the Aegis does pop. Sunstrike comes out. And they will be able to kill the Ogre Magi. Needs to be careful. The double tornado gets the huge ultimate. It brings out a Vengeful Spirit. Can they go for more? Nope. Looks like it's a 4-for-2 trade. Only person still alive from the dire side is the Necrophos, and he's gonna make it out of there just fine. Fire recap. Yeah, it is a victory for the Radiant by quite a bit actually. Remember, they did kill the OD twice, which helps a lot. The Juggernaut not using his healing ward just now, that was a bit of a misplay, wasn't it? I mean, he went into the fight, he had the healing ward available, and he was just kind of like, nah, not really interested in using it. And kind of really hurt him. I like the BKB pickup though, at least it prevented some of the damage that came out from some of the enemy magical damage. But really wasn't able to do much in the end with it. Also, I don't know if I've seen him use a pistol blade, but whatever. He probably has used it, I just haven't noticed. It's kind of hard to notice like 15 different spells, especially some spells have like not like Ravage. Ravage you see is easy to notice, but oh yeah, they lost the gem on the OD and it's in Techie's stash. That's good. Yeah, Abyssal Blade is one of those things where you just like either if you're not looking for it actively, it's very hard to see. Sniper. Wonder if Silver is useful this game. I don't think there's any passive you really want to get rid of on either team. I don't think you can stop Necrophos's aura. Necrophos does have the Aghanim, so if he ever kills anyone, it's going to be the long death that can't be bought back from. Not that I think that the Radiant are saving much for buybacks. I don't think they have many. Yeah, they have only Razor with buyback. Razor with buyback, huh? Oh yeah, the Agams. You can shoot his remote mines from really far away, which makes it kind of useful. It does have also the damage increase is the most important part, I think. I mean, obviously the 150 extra damage. I mean, it does 25% more damage, and you can throw one of them and just clear out a creep wave. Since melee creeps have 600 HP now, so in a few more minutes they're not gonna be enough to burst it out, but it's kind of enough. All teams buying their time experience in favor of the Radiant by about 10k, not much. Gold, a bit more. Again, the Midases help out. Even though they've been they kind of lost a couple of fights. And okay, alright, there we go. Nice Abyssal Blade and gets the kill on him before he can even use his own Shadow Blade. So good kill. Didn't have to use the refresher for this one at least. Oh, they need to be careful here. Oh, Invoker could have needed that tornado to come out a bit sooner. Well, Vengeful Spirit's still alive, but that's not gonna be much. He does have the Aghanims available, but I mean refresh available. They bring out the Aghanims. Sorry, Vengeful Spirit. A nice Omni Slash coming out here. They can get one kill. Another gem is dropped. Can they get this? That's a second gem that the Dire lose. And Dire, they were able to bring out Vengeful Spirit pretty fast, but that's about all the good news that they had. I like what's coming out here. This might be a really good fight, good attack for the Radiant. Dire have only buyback available on the Void, and we'll see if that's gonna be enough. He's not even using his buyback. Dire, I think, Radiant should go down bottom and get the axes there as well. They are picking it up. It's like, alright, we got it. And will they go top as well for more axes? I don't know if they will. Buyback comes out of the Faceless Void. He does have the Chronosphere at least. One thing I would have liked to see would have been if OD to buy a Dragon Lance. If he bought Dragon Lance, he could fight a bit better outside the Chronosphere. Because right now, if someone's caught if he's in one side of the Chronosphere, the person's caught on the edge, he'll have a hard time reaching them. So I would have preferred it if he had that. Arc 3, Korg picked up on the Invoker, and Assault Cuirass picked up on the OD. Assault Cuirass gonna give his team a bit more tanking ability against the Battle Fury, Omni Slashing Juggernauts, as it is physical. Although the Battle Fury cleave is pure, so it doesn't reduce any of that. Still, if you take less damage, you cleave less when you share the cleave. Not sure how that actually goes. I am yawning so much today, it is insane. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. Desolator picked up on the Razor, because I guess it helps take out the enemy base if they really need it, but it's like, do they need it? I'm still sticking to my prediction that this is a Dire victory, even though I mean, I don't know, I know this is a replay, so I don't know who won. I'm guessing it's gonna be Dire. I mean, it looks like their situation is really bad right now. But I think they might actually make it. Oh, Chronosphere! He does throw out the Chronosphere. And they need a bit more damage here. Oh, Necrophos walks into it. Then there you go. Ultimate comes out. And that guy's not coming back anytime soon. Oh, the aircon's also a bit too cold. Yeah, the Reaper side. They lost all their gems also on the Radiant side. On the Dire side, they have one gem here and one gem on the Techie's stash, so they lost quite a lot here. Necrophos has the Guardian Greaves. Need more. They need a couple of more BKBs though. One BKB on the OD would help. Oh, okay. Abyssal Blade comes out. Can they kill him down? And almost the heal. Oh, well, that was enough. OD thought a good ultimate. They are gonna bring down the Vegeta. Now they're gonna bring down the Vengeful Spirit. And well, Sniper makes it out alive, I guess. They trade 1 for 3. Well, 1 for 2 actually. And Chef Zayden's Ghost Walk actually would have been a bit faster, but he's gonna make it out alive. I think, yeah, there's really no reason for him to die. Meanwhile, Teki is just planting mines. Sunstrike comes out, misses. Techies! 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 I mean, the reaction time was so slow. He could have gotten that kill on, I don't know, that looked like it was a definite Techies kill in my opinion, but for some reason he reacted really slowly to that Necrophos just now. Well, I don't know where he was looking or what he was doing, but that was some pretty shoddy map awareness if you ask me. We're saying something similar here in the mid lane, I guess. I mean, Invoker was Envy, but you might have been able to notice the creep still. That would have been pretty hard to notice, honestly. You can't fault him for that, but that misplay on the top, like that should not have happened. That should not have happened. But it did, so there you go. I feel like we're approaching the climax pretty soon. Vocal Octarine. I wonder why people pick Octarine. I guess it reduces the cooldown of your refresher up by a lot. Yeah, it does actually. 25% of it. Octarine Core. As well as all of his spells, really. Yeah, they're doing their best with the Sentry Wards, but... oh, they're gonna go for Roshan. Surprisingly, Raid don't really have anything that scouts that. Yeah, they do have this ward, but I mean, they don't have like a minefield or something there. Which is kind of surprising, because, you know, you'd think they would. Roshan especially, it's like you can't have vision from him if you're standing here. You have to stand here to have vision, so that might have been a good place to put mines. But alright. Okay, that's nice. They might be able to get the kill. Nope, OD just goes out of there. Swapping the sniper. And Juggernaut, by the way, still not using his healing ward. Why is he maxing out? I've never seen him use healing ward this game, except like in a very awkward situation. Looks like it takes a 4 multicast to the face. It does throw out another meteor, more spaghetti for everyone, and can they bring that deck for us? They do 4 for 1 trade. Now they're going to go for 1 more. Can they get the kill here? They will. And Juggernaut, despite his lack of healing ward, they still take a very convincing 2 to 5 trade without even the techies being there. So really good victory for them. And are they just gonna go with one? Man, I was like rooting for Dire the whole game, and it looks like the Rangers might be the ones who actually take this. They do have buyback on 2 of their heroes. Necrophos can buy back if he wanted to, and oh, maybe could have force staffed him in. Actually, does they have enough vision? And the throne's exposed, and they have glyph. They're not even using. Oh, there we go. Glyph comes out. This is going to be a pretty big turnaround if they can somehow manage to throw to make it. But I guess not. The brilliant victory just like that. I am really surprised. I thought this was going to be a dire victory for sure. But well done. Now I feel bad because I insulted some of the Radiant heroes, but well played by them. I wonder who the guy submitted it played, but hey, Mr. Cobber, what's up, man? It's like stream is having a bit of issues actually. Oh wait, no, you just stopped recording. And yeah, thanks for watching. Didn't think that was a Radiant victory, but congrats.